Hello everybody, this is Brian Codes a lot, and I'm back with another box tutorial or walkthrough or just me doing it and showing off, etc. So whatever you choose, that's what it is. I decided to do Underpass. Underpass is a Linux box. Um, it's on the easier side from what I see on HackTheBox. I already got the IP address, but as I come back from my little 1 week hiatus from anything, uh, pen testing, red teaming, and the funny thing is, after I did that, I was actually doing this box 30 minutes before just to practice to see if I, while recording, and I figured I didn't even set up the open VPN the whole time, so I couldn't find anything. I couldn't do any nmap. I couldn't do anything. So that was so hilarious. So this is like my third recording now that I figured out. Oops, connect to the VPN, dude. So I'm just gonna go through everything, including nmap, which I normally don't really do. I really just prefer to do all the nmap and all that fun stuff first. But this one I'm just going to do the full thing, mistakes and all. So I already got the IP address from HackTheBox. It's 10.129.44.172. We'll run a quick nmap. And while we're running a quick nmap, I think I'll go ahead and do some type of directory search as well. I'll just take this one. Just to save time, do some parallel processing. Make sure all the memory RAM threads are at full maximum power. I don't want to be wasting any time here, especially for the OSCP. I'm trying to take the OSCP here in about end of July 2025 and just trying to pass that as soon as possible. I just registered at the end of December, and now these 5 months have elapsed, and I feel like I learned a lot. I went through HackTheBox, I went through the Proving Grounds, the OSCP curriculum, and now it's just kind of like get as many boxes under my belt as possible. Alright, so we're still running all this fun stuff on this Underpass Linux machine. And you know what else? Something that we never really do, I never really do, is I never really run this UDP scan because I always end up finding vectors before anything happens. I might finally do this. I already set it up ready to go. This top ports 20. Because if we see some cool shortcuts there, those are easier wins, from what I read. Like, we can get in there pretty fast. Let me just double check. Let's push enter. We'll see where we're at. 87%, not that bad, I guess. This one's 32%. Okay. Oh, we ran the UDP scan. I didn't run the nmap. I copy pasted the wrong thing. And we got one open. We got SNMP open. syslog and route is filtered, so it's probably blocked by some kind of firewall. SNMP open. What I like to do is hack tricks. You go to hack tricks. Let's look for the port 161. See, I was doing my notes and I was fixing it from OneNotes to Obsidian Notes. Then I found this website. I was like, this is the note. Their notes are already there. So I'll use this as a supplemental type of notes. SNMP. SNMP version 1. Keep the wait. Net SNMP version 3. Whoa. That's not where I want to be. Basic information. Yeah, this is Not really, but half of it is what I saw. Oh, OID. So if one system has a bunch of devices connected to it, you have that ID connected to that one system with a bunch of printers, Wi-Fi, phones, whatever it may be. See, it's IPs, Microsoft software, various interfaces, and those are the OIDs. And we are collecting that information from the SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol. Brute forcing. Here we go. Version 1. And we saw that we're on version 1. And I already updated everything because I've been gone for about a week. So you got to always do that sudo app update, sudo app full upgrade -y so that you can just make sure you have everything. SNMP walk. SNMP walk. Let me just quickly do the. I never saw SNMP for a while, so I just got lost in there for a second. Let me go ahead and do the real port, the real TCP three-way handshake type of port scan that I normally do. I accidentally did UDP first and then saw that interesting attack vector. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and do the regular nmap to see what available ports there are. And I love this new Windows system because I have my notes here. I don't have to switch windows anymore. This is my template that I normally use. And then I have my, Kali Linux right here. So I think that's pretty cool. So nmap is going. We see nothing in GoBuster that I tried to run. Too bad. I wonder if I can look at FUF and then try that again. Oh, I wonder if directory search. I love directory search. Sometimes it's so amazing and it sees stuff GoBuster and FUF doesn't. But sometimes it sees nothing. So, and the other one sees something. So it's kind of hit and miss. But this has helped me when the others have not. For like 2 boxes. Boom. It might be nothing, but we'll check if it's something. So these are basically nothingness for now. If it has a dot in front of it, it's not gonna be too important. For now. I know .php is, but for now. Let's leave that open. So we have 22 and 80. I actually already saw this earlier, so I already put it in my notes. I got this far before setting up the record again after I finally turned on OpenVPN. So yeah, we're using OpenSSH and Ubuntu. And we got our Apache server right here under 80. Since we have 161 open, we already did the UDP scan. We know that we're going to do maybe this one right here, this SNMP walk. But let's go ahead and go into the, let's go here. Let's go right into the, let's go into port. This is port 80, but I'm just going to type it out anyways. This is the Apache stuff. This is just basic stuff. This is super basic stuff. This is not, I don't know if this is anything. And we only have SSH that's open after that, so there's only 2 main ports open. But we already looked at SNMP and we see 161 is open too. And we also recall that I already looked at hack tricks and boom, port 161, SNMP walk. SNMP is open. So let's SNMP walk this B. Version 3. I'll try version 3. I updated to the updated, so it should be version 3. So SNMP walk version, what version? 3. C public, and then the IP address. Where's my notes? SNMP. Again, SNMP collects all the. Just check this. Let me just answer this email. Yeah, sure, sounds good. Let me know what time. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways. Alright, I didn't pause it. I didn't cut the recording. I just answered that text. I'm going to turn off the volume. I don't want to get lost. I want to focus. So SNMP version 3 SNMP walk dash version 3 C public, and then the IP address, which is 10129.44.172. All right. There's nothing. SNMP walk. There's nothing to it but to do it. Do it. No security name specified. Am I doing the wrong version here? I guess we can. There's two versions. There's 2, 2C, and 3. It could be that the 3 doesn't work, even though I have the most updated 2C. This gives us all the information that's on that particular network. Here's the OS IDs, the devices that are connected, time ticks, how long it took to collect those. Nevada, USA, but not Vegas. Oh, Underpass. We got Steve. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy's name, copy email address, put him under this user's found. You never know. Steve might be important. But underpass.htb needs anything .htb, .whatever after the name of the box. You'll have to put it into the host files. I'm trying to do this via not going into the host files. So I know we got to do IP. You know what? I'm just going to go to it. Sudo nano. Not that. It's a different machine. Hosts. And let's go down and add 10 dot. What is it? 129.44.172. And then this is called, and they typed it in such a weird way. Sometimes I don't know, should I leave it in that weird way, or should I just do all lowercase? This is that one. Wait a minute, where did I just see that at? Oh, I saw it in here. I'm just going to put underpass.htb for now then. Underpass.htb. Underpass. Control X, Y, enter. See, they spelled it weirdly. They spelled it underpass. The uppercase U, uppercase D, uppercase P. What else information is the only Doradius server. Doradius server. Maybe they'll tell us. Dollar radius. Dollar radius. Dollar radius. Dollar radius. Nah. What's this? Cancel. Home. A user guide. I don't want to click that. It sounds long. It says it's a book. I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. Server specs. Anything default. Default. Free radius. How to install the web-based interface. I like the one below that, which was configure. I'm gonna make sure I do that one next. Anything default I'm looking for. Actually, I should just type default. I wonder if it's a folder. What is set up? I'm about to type exploit. Where? Server IP Dolores. HTTP 2 front slashes. Where's the IP address at? 10 whatever. Go right here. Front slash. Where did I find that out? Thank you, Google AI. I guess you're Gemini. Huh. They said login.php. Nothing. HTTP. Oh wait, do I do underpass.htb? Wait a minute, that might work. HTTP 2 front slashes www underpass.htb. Copy paste this because it's if it errors out 404 is not good. We're having trouble finding the site. Maybe I'll curl it then. Maybe we'll curl this. Let me take the www, so I just try all variations. HTTP. Wait. HTTP. Underpass HTTP. So I'm not getting access there. We'll try to curl it, which shows stuff. HTTP underpass.htb and how do I spell that? Dollar radius. Dollar radius. Is it OUS? Nope, IUS. I think I'm just gonna do this. .301 moved permanently. The document has moved. It moved, guys. DALO radius. done searching yet. I have not yet begun to fight. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Default folders. Oh, I don't want to look up those. I don't want to look up that. I just want to find it myself. I don't want to look at write-ups. This provides a detailed walkthrough of exploiting. Okay, no, we don't want that either. No, I don't want any HackTheBox stuff. Oh, because it says HTB right here. Let's see. Let's take that off then. Let's just do this. What else did? Config folders. Config. Excuse me. etc. Let me think here. I don't think that's it whatsoever. That's a good one. I don't know, are you that it? Let me see what this is. Such directory. I'm just looking for anything that give me anything. Maybe I should just do a fuff on this then instead. Maybe the fuff would show me, but it just takes so long. Login. Path. Look right there. Default login for. We have this. Let's put this right here for just now, so I don't. But where is the default? Whatever. Let me see what this. What is this? Oh, radius server. Oh man, when I just saw user, the other. I just have to do a fuff then. I wanted to somehow make it like. What's this? Add user log manager. Go here. App operators. Select management users, new user. So create a new user. We can create a new user in this server. Is this an exploit? Nope, this is a tutorial. Alright, let me see here. Get out of all this junk. HTTP 129.129.44.172 / Dallo radius / app operators. I'm just gonna copy paste this. And I'm gonna copy this because it's probably gonna cancel it out somehow and have to redo it because I didn't do something. We're in. Let me mark out this down. So I would go here. We did this sudo. We didn't even do. Did we do? Yeah, we did snmpwalk, but we did version 2.3, 2C, and then go to web page, found, operators, login, use default if it works. But we already have it. We have administrator. We have radius. And let me just double check that's still recording. Log in, please. Okay, we're in something. Go to users list. One user, SVC Mosh what is this? This is password. This is like a hash of a password. Let me go here. Where are the users? SVC Mosh. Let's see. I think I'll just put this hash. Right here. And then I'll put this hash into a hash file. Be right back. I already have it, right? Just double check. I already have it, right? Yeah, I still already have it. This is nada, and this is the. Okay, good. Oh yeah, hash file. New document. Just call it hash. I'll change the other name if we get more hashes down the road. Okay, that's the hash. I'm just going to do a regular John, and if it errors out, it'll tell me what to do. Exit. Okay, so I got the hash. So John. Actually, where's John at? Let me search my notes. Okay, it won't let me search my notes that way. So where are you? Why won't it let me search it? John. Hashcat instead? Alright, we'll just do a hashcat. Let me put it back in the section down here. Okay, so hashcat, it's not called hash file. It's just called hash. We'll see if this is the right one here in a second. Yeah, I think we're using the wrong hash thingy. That's why I wanted to use John, because John will tell you. Let me go back to the search. John word list. Okay, we'll use this one because it'll tell you if you do something wrong, it'll tell you what the right way is. It's kind of like a shortcut, whereas hash doesn't. XT. It's called just hash. MD4, MD5. The string is also recognized as MD5, MD4. So all we gotta do is put this raw dash MD5 in the format whatever. So we do this. Where do I put the format thingy? I just put it at the end. We just format it as raw dash MD5 MD5 underwater friends. Copy, put that into the SVC mosh, take out the hash, and I'll leave the hash in there for future reference. SVC mosh is, they're not all like that, is this guy, this password. So okay, good, we got that. I know that we also have our port 22 open, SSH. So why not just use SSH, and then I'll take SV Mosh right here and all of his info, his or her info, or its info. We didn't use. Darn. Here, let me just fix this. I always skip these steps that I don't want to do. Erase this, put that there, put John right there. And now we're going to go ahead and try to SSH into this bad boy. But where's my bullets? SSH. I think it's a space SVC mosh. Let me go to, what is this called? Underpass. .htb because it's on my host files, etc htb, and then we put our password. Let's see. Paste. Yes. Password is, where are you? Password right here. Copy, paste that bad boy. Booyaka, booyaka. Who am I? I'm SVC Mosh. CD. Users. Directory. Oh, it's already on there. What am I? Linux? Cat user text. Boom. I'm gonna put this here, and I'm also gonna put it in the HackTheBox box, just in case. Make sure I'm on adventure mode. Paste, submit. So that flag is submitted. One flag to go. I'm 100% guessing that it is definitely not here. So when we look at privilege escalation, we're looking for Windows, we're looking for who am I /priv and seeing all the policies that are open that we can exploit. But for Linux, we're doing sudo -l. No password for this one. So it has some type of root access to whatever this thing is called, Mosh Server. We haven't used this, I'm going to leave it open. Mosh Server. Mosh Shell. Whoa. Let me take this. That would probably make everything faster. Take this off. Did not find the Mosh server. How to fix. Did not find Mosh server. What server? Command not found. Mobile shell. What is the... Let's just type exploit. Let's just see if they have an exploit. Denial of service. Getting Mosh. Install. More info. Mosh website. Yeah, I was here. This is the first one I visited. How about just search only Mosh Server? Remote terminal application binds to a high UDP port, 161 or something like that, I guess. Which is better for SSH? Let's just type default and see what pops. Binds to 60,000 and 61,000. Found Mosh Server 60,000 or 61,000. Mosh Server 61,000. 61,001. Why did it say 61,000 then? Nothing received on this. Manual restart Mosh server. Nothing received. Mosh client unable to communicate. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Nothing received. Excuse me, you stinking apps. Mosh server. Mosh server start. Mosh server start. Mosh server commands. Mosh. How about if we just type sudo mosh server? Installing Mosh without sudo. Setup Mosh. Sudo install blah 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 blah. Let me see what happens here. Sudo Mosh server. What is this? Something happened. Let me record it. And we're on 00016. I'll leave that there. I did sudo mosh server. And then it just connected to some kind of a 601 or something like that. And gave me some type of a key or some sort. Mosh server. key ID. This is usually important. Mosh Server key. How can I do the job of SSH keys, Mosh? SSH, we already SSH'd in. Server key. How to use. Moss. Use the SSH. We're already in. We're already in. Mosh key. Mosh new. Must generate a newly random key for each session. So this session, if I remove it, it'll do a new Mosh key. What is this? User host. This one's a toughie. Definitely has something to do with this Mosh thingy though. Mosh key. Mosh key. I don't think I could just do it, can I? Do I have to install Mosh or something? Well, let me go here. Let me just test it. Mosh key, Mosh client. I should just do, and the thing, right? 10.129. What is this? 44.172, and then we're at 61. 6001. Where's the key at? This is the key. Put it right here. Paste it. I don't know if this will work because it, you know, what is it connecting to? Nothing received from server. See, it's not connecting to anything. Control. I don't have that on my keyboard. All right, so it has to connect to something. Well, at least we got one Mosh key connect server. Mosh connect. Mosh connect. It's this Mosh connect. I'll look at that in a second. Oh god, guys. Calm down with the ads. Mosh client. Go back to the local machine and run mosh-client. And then run this mosh command, mosh key command. Mosh dash client and mosh key. What's this here? Mosh client. I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna try whatever. Where are you? So we're supposed to run this first. Mosh client at 60001. And then after that, I'll rerun the mosh key. Am I supposed to install Mosh first? What's his password again? Where's the password at? Underwater friends. Is not allowed to execute user bin apt install mosh as root on localhost. Okay, great. Just great. Let's try the server restart. See, it's a new this. It was taking too long. Mosh client. No. What about this one? And this one. And then go here. And then do this one. This one. Alright, let me go back to this Mosh client thing here. Just replace it here instead. Paste. Mosh client. See, I already did the Mosh client thingy. Oh, what the? Holy smolies. You just had to do it fast. Who am I? Root. Directory. Root. Cat root.txt. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. Copy. Put this into here. I'm going to call that a fin. Okay. I'll leave it at that. That was pretty fun. That was exciting. I didn't know what I was doing for most of the time, but the research there, so that's that. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.